After the tragic events that occurred in Paris, Kim Kardashian is now on this full media blackout. The Kardashian season has gone officially on hiatus. And now her legal team is fighting back because MediaTakeOut and its owner, Fred Mwanga are being sued for libel after claiming that Kim Kardashian's Robbery was basically allegedly a fraud and that she brought it upon herself. Now, the website's known for famous articles like rapper Young Thug goes full transgender. And
oh my God, is that a real title?
Yeah, it's just irresponsible and reckless reporting. Kim Kardashian's legal team made this statement about the lawsuit that they're launching against them. Kardashian was assaulted and robbed by two masked men who placed a gun to her head, duct taped her hands, legs, and mouth, and then left her lying helplessly on the bathroom floor of her rented apartment while the thieves absconded with millions of dollars in jewelry. As if that ordeal were not awful enough, defendants made it worse by publishing on the website only hours after the assault that Kardashian faked the robbery and then committed insurance fraud by filing a false claim with her carrier. Oof. So MediaTakeOut is known for these clickbaity titles, and I'm glad that they're fighting back. Now, I didn't have a chance to talk about this. I know you talked about this extensively on the other shows, but I want you to give me your quick analysis on this subject. I want to hear from you what you thought about this and what you think about Kim Kardashian's team fighting back.
Why the fuck would she need to commit insurance fraud? You know what I mean? When these stories started circulating that it was staged, that they were doing it for publicity, and you're talking about the most famous publicized person, family in the world, it was absolutely ludicrous and, yeah, completely insensitive. We also had a discussion that it's actually too bad you weren't around for about whether or not it's okay to poke fun at the situation, given that everyone is okay. And I was of the mindset, and I believe, I think maybe Brett or Amir disagreed with me, I was of the mindset that, yeah, it's okay to laugh about the situation now because, or at least like late night comedians can make fun of it now because everyone is safe. The only thing that's missing is the money. However, what I don't think is okay, and I could be wrong in that opinion, of course, and I could be being insensitive. What I don't think is okay is people claiming that she's making it up. Or, you know, honestly, there's a lot of victim blaming going around, saying that it's her fault because she's on. Yeah, saying that it's her fault because she's on social media. She shouldn't be publicizing this, or you know, just saying that she asked for it, or saying that she literally asked for it, that she was complicit in this assault, in this robbery, is ridiculous. I like the Kardashian family for following up on these media outlets that absolutely were out of line here.
Yeah. And it's no different than, like, pointing the finger at Kim Kardashian and saying that, and Karl Lagerfeld has even gone so far as to say that it's ironic to me because he is a man of lavish taste and showcases his wealth all the time in public, sometimes around the Kardashian family, to go out and say, well, you're bringing this upon yourself if you're showcasing your wealth in such a way, is no different than victim blaming in instances of rape, where you say, well, that person was wearing a really scantily clad outfit out at night. She shouldn't have done that. That's why she deserved to get raped. And what really pisses me off on top of that is the fact that Kim Kardashian has then come out and said, you know what, I have been showcasing my wealth a lot, and I am going to scale back on it a little bit, which kind of essentially normalizes this concept, essentially validates all these things that these people are saying. And I don't agree with that either. I think if you want to show your wealth, you're allowed to show your wealth, and you should be free of, you can't be free of scrutiny, but you should be free of physical violence. Now, having said that, I have talked to some people that are definitely bigger fans of the Kardashians, because I personally don't understand the appeal that surrounds the Kardashian family. I've talked to people that I would even go so far as to say that are experts on the subject. And one of them, who I shall not name, but you know as well, thinks that this was actually staged, not because Kim Kardashian needs to make money off of the insurance claim, but that's more so icing on the cake. However, Keeping Up with the Kardashians' latest ratings were really plummeting, and she kind of wanted to take a hiatus and build back that media coverage around herself. Now, I'm not saying that that's the real situation, but that's what someone I would consider to be an expert on this matter has told me. And I just wanted to relay that information as like something from the other side of the spectrum. I personally, I feel terrible that, like, for the first time ever, I feel terrible for the Kardashian family. They're super wealthy, they're super famous, but in the end of the day, no one deserves to be terrified in that way.
Yeah, and think about how she's now acting out of fear in taking this hiatus and in taking a break from social media. No one deserves that sort of trauma and then the lingering effects of the trauma after the fact. So, you know, I think it's okay to poke fun at the situation. Let's laugh about, you know, let's sort of laugh through pain and this tension and this really scary moment that all of pop culture felt, but let's not diminish the fact that this is a woman, this is who was...
Well, even if it was a man, it would still be devastating if they
I'm just
gagged
saying
him
that
and tied him.
I'm just saying she is a woman. Like,
Yeah.
she is a woman who who feared for her life, and now she is going to be in a recovery process of sorts to get back to normal, because if the most heavily guarded people on the planet, at least we thought, you can be susceptible to this sort of assaults, then it makes us all feel a little bit unsafe. You know, if this can be plotted against her, it means we're all a little bit susceptible to danger.
But I do genuinely want to hear from you guys, because I am a little torn on this subject.
I don't genuinely want to, though.
I do.
But
I
he
do.
does.
So leave us your thoughts in the comment section
Okay.
below. Grace doesn't want to hear it. I do. Do you think this was made up? Or do you think it's even messed up to think whether or not this was made up? I'm Hassan Piker, this is Grace Baldridge, and we'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.